Hey everyone, welcome to Kristen's Nuggets of Knowledge. I'm Kristen Maka with Futurity First Insurance Group. If you can't tell, we have a change of scenery as we have a change of topic. Today I won't be discussing my favorite topic, Medicare insurance. We will be talking about my second favorite topic, life insurance. Today we're going to be going over a decision matrix to help you decide if getting life insurance is right for you or not. Are you ready to go grab today's little nugget of knowledge? Let's go, shall we? When we're looking at a decision matrix, we need to look at the decisions that we need to make and how it's going to affect us. So on this top, we're going to look at what would happen if we buy and what would happen if we didn't buy versus if we need the product or if we don't need the product. So here we've got our decisions that we need to make and how it's going to affect us. And in each one of these separate boxes, we'll be going over the different scenarios and how it's going to affect our family. And when we put answers into these different boxes, we want to know if it was a win or if it was a mistake. So let's take a look at scenario number one. We're going to start in this box. We bought the insurance, but we ended up not needing it. Now, do you think that's going to be a win or a mistake? Well, some people will look at this and say, hey, I paid a lot of premium into this, and I didn't get anything out of it. When people put money towards something, they obviously want it to pay out. So for this reason, let's put in here that it was a little mistake. That we put money towards something that ended up not doing anything for us. So little mistake. When we look at scenario number two, we bought the insurance and we actually needed the insurance. So to me, I would consider that a big win. I had the insurance in place and it paid out. Next, we want to look over here on box number 3. So we decided not to buy the insurance and we did not need it. Between a win and a mistake, most people would consider that a big win as well, which is extremely true. But what kind of a win is it? Was it a calculated win? Which in my opinion, those are the biggest wins ever. Or was it something that I would consider that would be lucky? And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a lucky person. So if I didn't buy something and ended up not needing it, I would consider that to be massively lucky and not necessarily a win. I'd be scraping by the skin of my teeth. And lastly, when we look in then box number 4, we didn't buy whatever we were looking to buy and we actually needed that. Now, in this instance, I would consider that a big mistake. When we're looking at our different options here and the different boxes and how we've ended up in these particular scenarios, would you want to be in this column or would you want to be in this column when it all boils down to it? Column number 2, the didn't buy column, seems to me like you're either taking a huge risk or your family is going to be out and it's going to be a big mistake for your loved ones. So I wouldn't really want to be in column number 2, would you? You have to ask yourself that question, and that's a tough one to do because a lot of people don't like being over here in this little mistake where they're putting money towards something and knowing that it really didn't do anything for them except ease their mind. But when you think of your family, would you want to put them into this second didn't buy column? Do you want it just to be lucky, or do you really want it to be a big mistake? These are all choices and decisions that you will want to make for your family. And if it were me, I'd rather have it just be a little mistake than a big mistake or lucky. I would rather make sure that I buy the protection for my family and just have that little bit of premium guilt, if you want to call it anything, and just have that be the only thing that I regret. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you learned a little bit about the decision-making process with life insurance. Take care, and we will see you next time. Bye. As you can see, my garden is growing. I even started some items from seed, which are over here. Super exciting this year.